Hi Taurus, welcome back to Omkara Tarot, and let's do your you and yours reading. Taurus, these are general collective readings, will not resonate with each and every one of you. So take what works for you and just leave the rest. High Priestess wanted to show face, but I'm going to put her back because we haven't started yet, Taurus. But I wonder why, what is this High Priestess wanting to say to us today? Keeper of Secrets. Let's begin. My angel spirit guides, please bless this reading for Taurus and send them the messages they need to hear the most at this time. Thank you. So Taurus, as always, one angel blessing card and then we get on to your reading. So my angel spirit guides, what do you have for Taurus now? Blessing or an advice card for my Taurus gang? Blessing or an advice card for my Taurus gang? Blessing or an advice card for Taurus. Okay, this one. Thank you. Let's put this here, Taurus. And let's get back to your reading. So the card we get for you, Taurus, is Retreat. All right. No wonder the High Priestess was here. Silence, retreat, take a step back and rejuvenate your energies here. And on the clock right now, I do see a 111 here as well. So new beginnings are in store for you, Taurus. Just take a step back, heal yourself, rejuvenate yourself, and keep things to yourself. Okay? Don't share too much information with everyone. That's the message I get. So Taurus, let's get back to your you and yours reading now. You and yours, Taurus, is a reading for you and the person who's affecting your energy the most at this time. Now, this could be a lover, could be an ex, could be a secret crush, could be your mother-in-law, could be a neighbor, guide, parent, child, co-worker, anyone. So, let's see who's going to appear for you, what their energies are towards you, why they're affecting it, and maybe how we can deal and navigate through these energies. So welcome back, my subscribers. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the support to the channel. I'm very blessed to have you all here today. And if you're new here, we welcome you to our Omkara family. Do join us, subscribe to the channel and become part of us. We welcome you in. So newbies, let me explain this. I've set down now two sets of cards. One is for you, one is for your person. And in the center, I have your mutual energies, any guidance or advice or anything else. Yes, there is a big choice being made here, Taurus. I have the Lovers, bottom of my deck. So let's begin opening all the cards, Taurus. And if any of you need a private reading, my email is in the description box below where you can reach me. So the first card I have for you is Temperance, Ace of Cups, the Fool, the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords in reverse. All right, beautiful cards, Taurus. Two of Wands for person B, Three of Cups in reverse, Nine of Swords, Hierophant, Four of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. Alright, somebody here seems to be in self-healing and self-love mode here. I see a feminine here, I think. Or let me just call this side person A and this side person B. You decide who you are here. So there's a lot of healing happening, a lot of taking care, maybe a lot of retreat, taking a step back and kind of in self-love mode from a person in your life maybe who was extremely selfish around you. Oh my God, this dog is barking non-stop, okay? And maybe there is somebody in your life who's irritating you as well, it seems. There is somebody who's been very irritating in your life, has been rather selfish, and you really don't want to move towards this person anymore. You're healing yourself. Yes, there could have been love here once upon a time. Maybe there still is, but this cup of love seems more like a self-love kind of a cup here, Taurus. It's a huge cup overflowing, but it is not because you're fighting for anyone or anything else. You've given up the fight. You've given up working on this selfish person maybe who was in your past, who you couldn't kind of get along with. Why do I say that? Because here I have the Fool card as well. That's taking a leap of faith into the future, trusting your future. And then I have the Queen of Cups here as well, which says someone who's beautiful, someone who's nurturing, kind. But I do see this person kind of keeping that cup of love for themselves, putting a lid on that cup and saying, hey, enough is enough. This cup of love is now mine. I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to heal myself first. So let's have one more card for the Ace of Cups here. Ace of Cups, Spirit. Why is the Ace of Cups here for person A? One more. Ace of Cups is here. Taurus, yes, you are in self-love mode, okay? Somebody, this person, I think, who was in your life or is in your life, they always kind of put you down, okay? They were always mind games, they used to put you down, they used to hurt you. This was the kind of person who just wanted to win at all costs, even if it meant disrespecting you or making you feel less than. And I think this kind of behavior from this person kind of never made you feel happy. You could never feel comfortable, happy, joyous because of this kind of behavior from this arrogant person who was all about themselves and not about you. Okay, so this is something that you're still healing from. You're no longer fighting for this connection. You are no longer at crossroads here, Taurus. You're no longer standing here wondering whether to move left or right. You have decided enough is enough. I am going to not fight for this anymore. The only thing I'm going to do now is give myself a lot of love. I'm going to go off for this brand new journey, take a leap of faith and hope the spirits will catch me, right? Which they will, 100%. A Fool card is somebody who has 100% faith and trust that the universe is nudging them in the right direction, and this new path will be very, very good for them. And from what I see, I haven't showed you the next card, it is going to be fabulous. Okay, so then let's clarify these two first. So the Fool Spirit, why does person A have the Fool card? This is what you've done. You've turned your back on the past and now you're looking ahead to see what new is out there. What are those new ships bringing me? What is the abundance and the beautiful new things that I'm going to experience in this life going to bring me? You're excited, you've turned your back, and here you are ready to leap off, okay, into a brand new love, brand new life. Queen of Cups. It's not that you don't love anymore. You still have a lot of love in your heart, but you don't want to waste it on the wrong person. So this time you're saying, hey, I'm not going to give my love to anyone who's not going to give me security, who's not going to give me safety. There's no long-term potential. I'm not interested. It's not that I don't have love in my heart. That love will continue, but I'm not going to give it to anyone who's going to knock me down, basically. Yes, somebody who's not going to give you a commitment. Any individual coming to you like this, I think you're not going to start any new chapter with. This is one chapter of your life. The only one that you're keeping open is the one with yourself now. Me and myself. I think my last reading said that too, me first, right? So you're saying, I don't want any commitment from anyone. I don't want anything from anyone who's not going to give me stability, security, and who's going to hurt me. Now I'm turning my back on all these kind of individuals. Yes, you're very clear-minded now, person A. You're very, very focused, clear. And look at this crown on the sword. This is a crown which has been actually gifted to you because now you have clarity of mind and thought. And you're no longer confused or going back and forth or what should I do, what should I do. I think person A is very, very clear and of what they want. And I think at the moment, I think what person A is focusing on is themselves. With the 9 of Pentacles. Now person A is looking beautiful, gorgeous, concentrating on their own money, their own wealth. Things are just growing around them and really beautiful flowers and grass and home, hearth. I mean, money is like in this picture literally growing on trees. Not that it has, it's taken a lot of work. It's taken a lot of effort, but this is now a single-minded focus of this person to first focus on themselves and their own security before they can trust anyone else. Nine of Pentacles, Spirit. Nine of Pentacles. They are no longer confused. This person A is no longer confused about anyone who has not brought them wish fulfillment. They're very, very sure now, this kind of person will never make me happy. This is what I need. This is what I want to go forward with. And since there is no confusion, there is now 100% focus on themselves, which is really going to yield high results here. But who's this Page of Swords, Spirit, in reverse? Who's this mischievous energy around them? There is somebody around person A who is feeling rather foolish, first of all. They see person A as glowing and being beautiful and going after their own wishes and dreams. They somehow don't want person A to have this new beginning because this person doesn't like being left out in the cold. This person wants to turn around and come back to this Queen of Wands for they don't want to have any regrets about losing this person. They don't want to now juggle if they've been juggling or they've been double-minded. Now this person now wants to make a decision and stop person A from having this brand new beginning, because now it's their turn to feel foolish about what they've been doing. They've been mischievous till now and they know it. Yes, they want to come back and work with person A once again, it seems. But I don't think person A is interested, because now person A has found their value and worth. And this dog continues to bark. They're not letting me talk. Okay, so yes, this is an active choice, I think, which has to be made now. I think what Spirit is trying to say, take a step back and think about it before you make any decision. Okay, don't get swept up with anything that can like wrap you up into the past. Alright, so let's see person B. Now person B, Taurus, has the Two of Wands. Now this person is still at crossroads. If only this dog would stop. Okay, can't do nothing about it, Taurus. Let them bark. Two of Wands. Why is this person at the Two of Wands energy? A lot of things are trying to disturb me, Taurus, at the moment. Now there's construction noise, so please be laser focused. If you're on side A, please do not get disturbed. Just keep going straight towards the path you know which is good for you. There'll be lots of disturbances which will be coming your way. Don't allow them to stop you. So now what's happened with person B, Taurus, is that now this person is at crossroads, okay? And they're facing bad karma, and their destiny or their karma is like kind of stuck or giving them bad luck here. Now they know that it's very difficult now to have a reunion with person A. They feel nothing is moving in their life anymore. Things are totally stuck. They're now at a crossroads. They're having sleepless nights here. They're having nightmares, all because of maybe a commitment which maybe they didn't make, or they will have to make, or they're thinking about a commitment, because the Hierophant is here as well. So they have all three beautiful cards after that. Okay, so let's see what this is all about. So Two of Wands, Spirit, why is this person thinking the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse and they're at crossroads? Because they never came towards person A on time. When the time was right, this person never really gave a love offer, never apologized. They never gave any offer here. I think they were sitting in their own misery, and due to their lack of motivation, I think things just came to a halt here. Okay, nothing really is moving in their life, and that's why the Three of Cups is in reverse. There is absolutely no celebration here. There is no feeling of happiness, and now they are totally wrapped up in the bad memories that they've created or have been created in this dynamic, and they know that because of all these bad memories with the Six of Cups in reverse, this dog is irritating me now. Okay, so so now with all these bad memories that have been created, they know it's going to be really, really tough to get a reconciliation with you now. Okay, I hope I'm recording here. Yes, I am. So, okay, you never know what's going to happen with this reading with all these disturbances going on. I'm just double checking if the recording is on. So yes, they're having difficulty in wondering how am I going to get a reconciliation, because of now all the bad memories that have been created. The things have really stalled between the two of you. This person is having nightmares. They can't sleep. They can't get over what has happened. They are worried. They are really, really worried and thinking the worst, I think. Yes, the minute I said worst, here comes the worst card. This is the Ten of Swords. Okay, according to them, it is over and they are very, very, very stressed about it. Look at this. This person can't sleep over an ending which has been created now with their soulmate, who should have been in their life as their soulmate, their equal, or their forever person, but things haven't really gone good here. And now they are sick, thinking about what to do, how to get back. They know somewhere that person A has released them. If person A was looking for this commitment with them, person A is no longer fighting for them, totally released this energy and no longer wanting commitment from them. And the more person A is now moving ahead in their own life and being happy and fabulous by themselves, the more this person is feeling this lack of energy. And yes, they realize that person A thinks of them as a very immature person. They think of them as this is what person B is thinking. They think this is what person A thinks about them, that I've lost my reputation, I've lost my respect in the eyes of person A. They think of me as a player, they think of me as somebody who will never bring them commitment. They don't want any commitment with me, they're not fighting for my attention anymore, they are releasing me, and all these thoughts are going round and round in their mind. And they are miserable. They're totally miserable here. Four of Wands, Spirit. Why is the Four of Wands here for person B? One more. One more. Now what's happened for person A? Person B is now thinking of this commitment, okay, but they know that person A is now in this energy. We saw this energy here for person A, the Nine of Pentacles. Now they're looking at this Nine of Pentacles energy, is the same energy, right, on person A's side. So this is person A. Now they are looking at person A as beautiful, single, abundant, and so attractive that they know that anyone in their right mind can offer them marriage or a proposal or commitment or anything. And now this person is feeling very, very jealous. There's a lot of jealousy around what they're experiencing, because now things have totally come to an ending, a halt, and they really don't know how to get person A back for themselves. So they're very jealous, they're very angry, they are very upset, seeing that person A has now leveled up and is now fresh on the market for anyone to snap up, and they've lost their chance. So Ten of Pentacles, Spirit. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? I think person B is now realizing they've lost their golden chance. Yes, they are now having that epiphany, that tower moment, that upset, that sudden realization that, oh my God, this person was supposed to be my Ten of Pentacles. This was my happily ever after. And what did I do? I have myself put a blockage to this connection. I did not move towards this person when it was time, and all it's left me is not being happy. Nine of Cups in reverse. No wish fulfillment here ever now if this person leaves and goes off with another person, because now it's very possible that yes, they are worth the best. And I haven't shown them the best with the, the Six of Cups energy in reverse in the past, and I've lost my respect, I've lost my self-confidence, I've lost my reputation maybe in the eyes of a person A. So this person is very, 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 very upset. Like last 3 cards now, suddenly they've realized this person is worth the commitment, is worth the happily ever after, they are worth this 10 of Pentacles. But now what do? I'm stressed out because I'm the one who created this Tower moment which blew everything up. And now this person is too beautiful, too single and too abundant for me to kind of maybe ever have back. So let's see what your mutual energies say now. High Priestess. See, I told you the first card before we were shuffling, Taurus. Go back to the video when I just started the video and I said High Priestess flipped out and I put her back. And I said the reading hasn't begun, and look at your mutual energies. The first card again I have is the High Priestess. Then we have the Tower in reverse and the Devil. Wow. Yes, there is no talking happening, I think, between the two of you. I think there is a lot of silence here, a lot of introspection. At least person A is no longer interested in talking to person B, but I think person B is somehow trying to find guidance as to what they can do to return. Yes, they are trying to think of any even if they have to trick person A to return back, they are thinking of each and every way to return back to this High Priestess with whatever it takes, even if they have to emotionally manipulate person A, whether they have to trick them into coming back, but as long as they come back to their life. So this is what's going on in person A's mind. One more spirit, High Priestess. This is High Priestess for person A. My God, this is a very strong connection, by the way, Taurus. There is a lot of love here. Like it or not, this is a soulmate connection. But as I always say, soulmates come into your life for a reason, season, lifetime. So if this is a lesson that person B has to learn on something that they do with this devilish toxic energy, which could be lying, cheating, addictions, fear, anger, or not committing, whatever their toxic energy is, I think this is a lesson that this person has to learn. And I think person A has to learn a lesson in self-worth and self-respect here. So yes, this is a strong soulmate connection. The connection is felt by both of you. But right now I think person A is quiet and person B is now trying to think of ways and means that they can get back to person A. What's this Tower in reverse, spirit? Tower in reverse. Yes, here's the manipulator. All right. One more. Right now the Tower is falling, Taurus. From what I get from this reading here, yes, the Tower is falling. It's falling because of somebody's very manipulative behavior here. Right now there's a slim chance of a new beginning from what I see, or at least that's how this person feels, that reconciliation is a little bit difficult right now. And from what I see of these cards, I think it's a good idea to let this Tower fall completely first. Maybe you can rebuild after a certain time. Let this Tower go down. Let this, whoever needs to learn a lesson here, I think the lesson has to be learned before this chapter can open again. If you want it to be open, you can maybe return back to your soulmate, or maybe there's somebody new coming your way. So let this Tower fall back completely. I think somebody here needs to learn a lesson about their devilish and toxic behavior here. One more, spirit. Tower in reverse. Yes, right now I think I don't think there is any love left from person A's side. Even though this person B is trying to emotionally manipulate them, will try, that's for sure. One way or the other, they're going to, even if it's telepathic, they're going to pull at the heartstrings of person A. But right now, the advice I think is let the Tower fall. This is not the time to connect with person B, because it will only bring up this attitude once again, the Devil. So what's the Devil, spirit? What's the Devil? Oh my God, Devil is clarified by the Devil. You saw it pop, right? So it is time, just as I was saying, devil is in reverse here and it's upright here. So this is the lesson. Somebody is in their devilish energy. It has to be released once and for all here. That's the message. So this could be a toxic pattern, toxic chapter, toxic cycle that you both have been in, Taurus, for a very long time. And if the sooner you can retreat from this, sooner you can allow this to heal and finish this toxic chapter. I'm not saying you have to leave the person, Taurus, but maybe for the time being you have to. It's only then that this lesson will be learned. Whatever the lesson is. From what I feel, it's a lesson for self-worth for person A, which this person is finally coming into. But if you give in to person B immediately, it's going to go back into the same cycle once again. They suck you back into the same pattern. And for this person, I think they need to learn some major lessons as well. So let's take one more card. Yes, please, feminine, whoever you are here, keep your sword up. Okay, be very protective of your energy right now. Do not succumb too easily. Take a step back here, feminine. Take a step back here and make this choice not to go back to any past energy at the moment which has not served you very well. Okay, you are going to have many options coming up, I promise you that, because the Three of Wands is here. All you have to do is wait for the new opportunities which are coming your way. Okay, so if this person has to re-emerge in your life, Taurus, give it some time. Don't rush back, because you'll just repeat it another round and round. Okay, so step back and don't go the wrong direction. I suddenly saw, and I have both my decks, the Star in reverse. Okay, so this person is going in the wrong direction here. Till they can find their light and head in the correct direction, I think it's best to allow them their journey, and you keep glowing, person A. You're doing a fabulous job. You're going to get huge rewards with this Three of Wands that I see here. These ships coming towards you are going to be laden with goodies, because you have learnt your lesson now. Person A has already learnt their lesson, and that's why the rewards are here. Okay, so that's all I have for you, Taurus. Hope it worked. Love and light. Take care. Namaste.